Okay, I want to capture, here we go, the maintenance of the light source minutes later. You already know, because hours later it doesn't go anywhere. So minutes later it has not gone anywhere. This is the light source that remains present all day long. And this is the beauty of documenting, because you can cover it up. You can try to distract and dance over here with holding the hands of a child, because they would rather me focus on that rather than the phenomenon that is the impossibility that the sun would ever be over the Ontario Town Square at the same time the Ontario Police Department are group stalking in a helicopter under the sun that's hovering over my head in its zenith. Yeah, the two are not occurring at the same time. The two are speaking to what is a pattern of conduct. And so this is the light source right here. This is all the impossible light that's reaching under a covered walkway into the depths of the office underneath the table. And then you have a separate method of engineered light. This is the pattern of conduct. These are the hallmarks, okay? This is for massive monitoring while the people of the state are group stalking in the path. That's why you have what is the impossibility. The light source is over my head at the Ontario Town Square. So the previous video I just captured at 2:10 p.m. I was referencing what should have been 2:21 p.m. And this is, again, for purely illustrative purposes. It follows that at 2:10 p.m., and between what is the hours of 6:30 to 7:30 in the morning after 5 p.m., this is an unnatural environment. That is already establishing that this is not the sun, it's not the operation of the natural environment, and capturing that one time and showing what is occurring on an ongoing basis, whether you want to cover it up or not, because by virtue of what we're talking about, this is supposed to be the natural environment, this is supposed to be the sky. I can't get up there and paint anything and cover anything up. I can't make it up for you. I can't make it up. So I'm capturing what is literally the impossibility of that. So my previous video was still rich with documentation. The entity is engaging in the hallmark group stalking in the specific environment. 2:10 and 2:21 p.m. I want to be clear, equally probative, equally relevant with regard to capturing the demonic underway, capturing the terrorizing threat, capturing federal group stalking and monitoring underway by the Ontario Police Department at 2:21 p.m. in their blue and white helicopter, which they so infamously engaged in stalking me day and night in the specific environment. At nighttime, where I was remaining at the Ontario Museum of History and Art, obsessively group stalking, which was an engineered light. All right, that's the pattern of conduct. They were group stalking on an incessant, obsessive basis, and I documented it for a long period of time. Now I'm in Los Angeles. There is no sun that's over the Ontario Town Square, and it's hovering over Building 1810. Yeah, no, the two are not occurring at the same time. The two, neither one are the operation of the natural environment. And so it is also speaking to, again, you also know it's not because this is a hallmark. This engineered light, it's an admission. This is the people of the state letting you know that they're monitoring you, by the way. This is the people of the state letting you know that they're monitoring you. That's what this is. It's a prima facie case, and it's the prosecution of the people of the state. The government itself is already readily identifiable. The government is monitoring American citizens. The government can't do it by itself. The government is surrounding and monitoring in what is a very specific environment, and it is satanic. Okay? And the people of the state are going to be prosecuted for all of the tools employed in order to engage in operating in a whole secret society while you are being targeted unbeknownst to yourself. So, like I said, you saw LAPD group stalking in helicopter. The LAPD is group stalking on an ongoing obsessive basis, just like the Ontario Police Department have been surrounded with evidence showing the exact same. All right? It is 2:24 p.m., and this is the maintenance of the light source, as you already know, from this side to this side at the end of the day. That's not the sun, nor is the sun ever going to be at the Ontario Town Square while it's remaining over me. And that's how you're understanding this is not the sun, it's not the natural environment, this is a light source. And that's how I'm able to capture the impossible, because there is no angle from which I can see any sky space and share what is the same ability to see the sun over the Ontario Town Square at the same time like I captured on video. Nobody else is having that experience. What you're looking at is revealing what is the fallacy about which we've been told about the environment, okay? And while you're looking at this here, it's not the sun that's in Florida. Okay, Florida you've got the same situation going on out there, okay? This is not the natural environment. You are not looking at the sun from the same vantage point in another state or in another county. It remains here all day long, and it sets here. And then you have the distinct method of surrounding with light, which is the ongoing basis for federal prosecution. This is literally the criminalization of what a government is doing. It's satanic at its core, but you are able to surround it with what are federal laws, federal policies, in order to prosecute it, where the public entity is monitoring via the people in the specific environment. Again, it's currently 2:26 p.m. All right, and the specific timestamp is 2:21. This is P.O.C.